Barefoot Co-op and Community Business Development Training Programme has been designed for existing experienced members of cooperatives and community businesses based in the UK who want to provide support to other similar enterprises. It's not a co-op startup course. This video is a brief tour of the sort of content we cover. To find out more, please visit www.culture.coop.
I'm going to define a little bit of the terminology that we're using, then we're going to go through a sort of brief history of it. If you search for cooperative development bodies, this is what you come up with.
We use a combination of pre-reading, teaching, group discussions and interactive exercises to give learners a taste of life as a co-op development advisor.
There is quite a lot of sort of information to impart, so I would encourage you to ask questions either way. We're going to fire you out into breakout rooms. I'm going to give you 20 minutes to...
We also reveal a host of tools and methodologies which people will be able to use in their future careers. In this session, we'll be looking at the process of initiating a piece of support and actually delivering it and managing it. There are sort of big questions to ask about, at what point we actually start on a piece of work.
And then the learning objectives for today is that you will have a knowledge and understanding of, hopefully, the process of supporting a group to determine its legal structure. So to do that, we're going to use a theory of change to enable a group to agree its purpose, its vision, mission, what it's going to deliver, and to some extent to define its social impact. The idea is that often you'll meet people, and a lot of the what we call mouth of the funnels type stuff, where you're talking to people who've just got an idea.
We'll also discuss how we can diagnose and define the right support to meet our clients' needs.
So often in this process, if you've got time to do it, you might want to explore what are the underlying values here, and they sort of inform everything else. Now we're moving on to sort of further in the development journey, and we're particularly looking today at this bit. What is the legal vehicle? What's the thing that they're going to create that's going to be the vehicle for them to do this? So you are now inside this thing which has limited liability. So that's why you often see the word limited after the names of legal structures. So that's the sort of the total possible legal structures, apart from the really weird and exotic ones.
So this is sort of an introduction to marketing, or providing marketing support as part of your support package to co-ops and community businesses. What is it we're trying to do? Are we trying to expand into new markets, or are we trying to put together a promotional strategy for existing customers? What do the client group want out of the support in relation to marketing? What if there's a support program that's paying for your time? What's that willing to pay for? The group work is carry out a personal analysis for the Barefoot arms.
What we're probably looking at more is the actual writing the business plan stuff today. So as a group, try and identify ways in which this cooperative pub could use their cooperative business model in their marketing plan.
They'll have some tools at their command. So modelling how to run an effective meeting, and that's something that we will be definitely looking at in a couple of weeks' time. Using action minutes, understanding how to chair the meeting, ensuring that there's equal participation from everybody.
How, as co-op development workers, we support co-ops with understanding their finances and the different methods that we use to that. And I'm going to try and shoehorn in as much teaching you about finance as I can along the way. And today we're looking at revenue finance. What kind of financial problems may a co-op face?
We're looking at supporting co-ops with their capital finance. A useful working definition of capital. So what I'm going to actually ask you to do now is go off for 10 minutes in your small groups and answer 2 questions. We've just talked about what capital is going to be used for, the things that people might need capital for. Well, what is the type of capital that people might raise? Okay, so I'm going to talk about how you create a financial forecast. Now,
there are numerous audiences for your business plan, and and the main one of those is the organisation itself. And it will be that sort of stakeholder analysis that we talked about that will help you determine the legal structure. We're just going to quickly rattle through the sections on here, then show you an example. Then I'm going to get you to go out and do group work where you're actually going to populate a business model canvas for the Barefoot Arms.